Such a nice spring day to come out here on our lunch break and enjoy it, isn't it, Lace? Oh, wait a minute. What are those? What are those? Oh, what the? Oh, man. The brown strings of doom are back, Lacey. What are we gonna do? Oh. All right, what's up, guys? It's Jack and Dan, and the brown strings of doom are back again this year. Luckily, it hasn't rained at all, so they've all kind of fallen, and they're still pretty loose. Got my two WORX blowers up here, the one that we originally had for many, many years, and then the one that we got new last year and did a little bit of a kind of a review on. They're both awesome. There's so many of these, I usually bring them both. I use the big, huge one for like the big surface area because these things are like Velcro. I mean, you could see here on a roof, I mean, they're like Velcro. These things are crazy. There's so many of them this year. And like I said, I want to get this done on my lunch break here. And then when I pick up Jack from school, we're going to get like edging and trimming and cutting done. We do leave the bags on our mower, specifically the first cuts of spring, past these brown strings because there's just no way to get rid of them unless you bag them. So check this out, guys, and kind of show you what's going on up here this year. You can see it hasn't rained for quite a while because you can see kind of the pollen building up here on the solar panels and everything. You can see these guys literally just get everywhere. They're concentrated over there. They're all over the gutters. And look at this down in the awnings and that. So we're gonna see how this works. It works pretty good. I mean, you gotta love the WORX. They're absolutely fantastic. So we're gonna knock this out, hopefully just to take about 15-20 minutes, see how well it works. Look how awesome this is, guys. I'm not gonna be able to talk while it's on because it's so loud, but look how this new one just crushes it. A huge thing of tumbleweed go over the edge. And then what we have to do when we blow all this off is, go down and get them on the bottom. I'm gonna show you guys real quick how easy this thing takes them out of the gutters too. We do have gutter guards like we've shown before, but they still kind of collect in there. So check this out, guys. Look at that, man. So nice. And if you don't do that, once it rains, they'll actually kind of get down in there and start to sprout and all those kind of things. So that's what we're trying to avoid here, by getting up here before it rains. All right, guys, that actually only took about 6 or 7 minutes. This new one is so incredibly powerful, and just in one battery, I went around and knocked it all out in about 6 or 7 minutes. So love this new one. We did a video on this. We'll put a link in the description and everything. WORX really did an amazing job on these. Popular Mechanics, when this came out a couple years back, actually called this one of the most innovative leaf blowers of all time. Has a tiny lithium battery, but really amazing. And we love WORX. We do videos on them all the time. I'm gonna go downstairs here and show you the aftermath of some of this. All right, you can see here, guys, right at the end of the ladder, we have a huge ball. Look at how big this is. I mean, this is like gigantic. These things are absolutely crazy. We got a lot of them. They usually fall within a week. They're all over the pad. This is why we don't put the cushions or anything out until we kind of get this done. You can see they're all over that set over there. And it looks like most of them are done. I can see a few falling, but once the leaves kind of come in like this, and they came in pretty quick this year, it's been nice and sunny, even though it really hasn't been warm. So I also had to knock them off the shed and out of there and everything. But yeah, for the most part, I mean, you can see they're just everywhere. So what I'll do now, since I got a few more minutes, is I'm gonna blow them off onto the grass. And then what we'll do is when I pick up Jack, we'll edge and trim and, pick this all up with a bag. And that'll be our last bag pickup, and then we turn over to the mulching blades. But look at how these fell off on top of our ground cover here, just all over the place. So we'll pull a lot of that out of there and just kind of look at this over here. I mean, it's just everywhere, man. So yeah, we'll hit that out and then put it in the grass, and we'll just kind of pick it up and then change over to the mulching blades. But I mean, it's amazing how much it is, but it's cool because you get it all off the panels, and everything, and it's just really one time if it doesn't rain like this. The key is to get it done before it rains, because this stuff turns to mush if it rains, and then it's really bad, you know. So clean some of this up. So there you go, guys, just half of the patio. Look at the size of this thing. I mean, it takes up like half of the square of concrete here. It's unbelievable. I mean, you can see all the way that I went around the house. They just fell. So I'll pull all that stuff out and put it out here so that when we, you know, do this. You helping out, Lace? Lacey's the supervisor around here, aren't you, buddy? Yeah. She doesn't mind these. She can, you can see that they're literally just throughout the entire grass. You know, if I do a close-up here, I mean, there's as many of these as there are blades of grass. They're just simply everywhere. They're hard to pick up on the camera, but it's just brown. It's unbelievable. It's the other side of the patio here, so, you know, and I'll go do that patio and the sidewalk, and a lot of the mulch, I'll actually blow it out of there and stuff like that. But, yeah, at the end of the day, these WORX blowers work fantastic. We've done quite a few reviews on them. We're not affiliated with them, really. They have given us some deals on some stuff, and they like our videos. We've sent a few to them, and I think that they just don't really do affiliations. They do very well. This one I've had for a very long time. The Edger I bought when Jack was 1, so I've had it for almost 15 years. We've done videos on all of the WORX products, and we use them all the time. When you have this large of a property, you certainly don't want cords, and we don't like to use gas and oil and all that. And a lot of people say things about the lithium batteries, but the battery that's in this is actually 15 years old. I got it, and we've accumulated more. The original battery, this isn't the original, but it's just like this without the little thing. We've accumulated those throughout the years, but I still have the original one, and it still lasts just as long 15 years later. We have researched lithium, and apparently they're able to, you know, grind those down and recycle something up to half of them now, 50%. So we're hoping that if we ever need to, if one ever breaks or stops working, by the time we need to, you know, get rid of it, they'll be able to recycle them at like 100%. So that would be wonderful. So we've never disposed of one yet, and hopefully by the time we do, it's just like a lion going through the jungle over here. All right, Lace, everything up to par. So yeah, check out the WORX if you want some good blowers. They're fantastic. And if you have oak trees, I mean, obviously, or if you're moving to where oak trees are, we like to do these to let people know. There's a lot of people that come to this development. We have a lot of oak trees, and they're like, oh, is it so beautiful with the trees? And we're like, well, yeah, it is, but it's also a lot of work, and a lot of people don't realize how much work they're gonna have to do. Luckily, it didn't rain for a good solid week, so we were able to have all these fall. We've had some pretty good wind and get them all done, and that's ideal. That doesn't normally happen. Usually it's raining, and then they get gummed up and nasty. So anyway, yeah, there you go. You can kind of see how that guy is. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you soon.